Right, another weekend is here to place your bet slip courtesy of Liquid Sports Show. But like we always do, we do a review of what happened over the weekend.
initially.
So a rewind on Saturday, we had very good bet slip which was spoiled by Bayer Leverkusen. We had over 2.5.
They only own 1 goals to nil, right?
Goal. Yeah. I think what messed that bet slip was the
A red card.
There was a red card for
very early after Leverkusen scored the goal, so that's why.
They had to contain that match until full time. On Sunday, things went green.
Yep.
And guess what? I had mentioned.
You told them.
I saw your bet slip and told guys, this is the time. Sunday bet slip, we're gonna win.
Tick, tick, tick.
Congratulations,
tick.
man. Good job.
Around 4 odds, which is good because it saved our weekend. You know, when we lose and then win, or win then lose, is always good for us. So a pretty good weekend for us, because when you lose odds for 4, like let's say on Saturday, and then you win 4 odds on Sunday, that's recovery. And that's actually profits, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then I think on Monday, you had 3 teams. Again, they won.
Monday has been
good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah.
Despite matches reducing on Tuesday, I think one team
failed us. It's a South Korean team, and I'm gonna avoid the South Korean leg because I've seen.
I stopped actually betting on South Korea and a little bit of Japan J League team because I'm a person of goals.
Overs, and then those leagues goes under. You know, and you know the problem is, I think right now the reason why we're going for those leagues is because we don't have anything available. And we have to give you tips. So what do? We just have to find something at least. So, but we're gonna avoid those leagues which we think are not producing goals, because if you've noticed, most of the time we usually play games with over goals. So let's see what we have this weekend or this week.
We start on Saturday. I have 5 teams, total of 4+. Odds actually close to 5 odds. So here we go. There is a team from Australia. You know, the early kickoff. I picked a team from Queensland NPL. We call it Peninsula Power. Yes, taking on Wynnum Wolves FC. Over 2.5, 1.35 odds.
Awesome.
The second match, we have from Sweden. We call it Allsvenskan.
Or something,
So Bromma, we call it Bromma.
That name, just say Bromma. That
Bromma taking on Malmo FF. A match from Sweden over 2.5, 1.50 odds. The third match still from Sweden, Göteborg taking on Elfsborg over 1.5, 1.20 odds. Team number 4, or match number 4, we have Nefsted taking on Helsingør. That's your team. Over 2.5, 1.52.
Wait. Are these the teams that Chelsea are going to play against in the conference?
You have to banter them.
Continue then.
Right. And the last match, Nefsted is from Denmark. Yes, Division 1. I'm sure you're familiar with those matches. And the last match from Iceland, we call it Besta Deild League. So we have KA Akureyri taking on Akranes. Akureyri taking on Akranes over 2.5, 1.42 odds. I don't know why you're laughing.
I'm starting with Akureyri. It looks like a great bet on that bet slip. And then we also have the Elfsborg. You have some Elfsborg on your team.
Helsingør.
No, I think we have Elfsborg as well. From Sweden.
Elfsborg, yes. Elfsborg.
And then the Helsingør as well is a great team. Good to see teams that Chelsea will be playing against feature in your bet slip. So, it looks good. Actually, also, the first team on your bet slip from Australia. The Peninsula Power or something. Yeah, it looks good. So, if I were to recommend, those are the ones I'd recommend. But again, you are at home and thinking also what you can do. You can pick a few from the side and mix them with what I have on Sunday. So here we go. On Sunday, very early in the morning, I also have the Australian Capital NPL1 League. I have Yogali versus Canberra Olympic.
I know that team.
I've gone for over 3.5 goals because over 2.5, the odd was very, very low. And I felt like even through analysis, I had already known that I'm going to go for over 3.5 goals. Right. And then the odds is around 1.6. And then we have, in the afternoon, Molde versus Viking. This is the Norway Eliteserien League. And I have over 2.5 goals. This league has always been the league that has been giving us goals. So try over 2.5 goals on that tip. And then we have
Sondersjak, something, KE, right?
Versus Holding IF. Kolding. Yes, again, over 2.5 goals. And then I have FK Haugesund versus Bordeaux. This team really played well, in the Europa League, I think, last season. We have over 1.5 goals. And then lastly, we have Tromsø versus Lillestrøm, over 1.5 goals. So we started with over 3, over 2, and then over 1.5 goals for those tips. So a total of around 4.5 odds, depending on what time you'll place it and the bookies that you'll use. And that is our Sunday bet slip. What do you think about that?
Do you want me to say something?
Probably, if you wanna. Don't you wanna say something?
2 wins in a row for Sunday.
Let's see if it happens. 2
wins in a row for Sunday.
Yeah.
Good selection. Norway League has always been delivering goals. Bodo Glimt, of course. Kolding is another team.
Yeah.
And Sundays, we have those, I'm sure East African team, they start around 6-7. And then you have the early kick-off match.
Yeah.
They score goals from Australia, right? So it looks good, and place that bet.
Right.
You'll remember. 2 wins in a row for Sunday.
Yeah. You know what? Starting the new season, we'll have another strategy where we'll be doing this. Aside from combining the 2 bet slips, we're going to be taking 3 teams from your side, mix it 3 teams with another from mine, and then we make another bet slip.
For the weekend.
Does that sound good? Let us know in the comment section if that sounds good. So anyways, what do we have on Monday?
On Monday, unfortunately, I didn't get the teams from any bookmaker. So I just decided to write them down, so I don't have odds for them.
Okay.
But I'll give you where you can get them. The first team, of course, from Iceland. On Monday, we have Reykjavik checking on Valur. Reykjavik. Those teams have the same name.
Yeah.
So it is KR. Reykjavik taking on Valur.
Depar. Is Valur Depar or just Valur?
No, it's just Valur, but the same name. So over 2.5, the League Iceland. Then we have, we call it Assyriska from Sweden, taking on Stocksand. Over 2.5, this is from Sweden, Etan Norra League. Then the third match, of course, from Ireland, we have Wexford taking on Longford Town, and that is over 1.5.
That looks good. On Tuesday, we have a number of tips, but then again, I think most of the leagues will have ended. Now the friendlies before the Euros are starting. And we have to be very careful because these kinds of matches, not many players or good players are involved because most of them are resting, waiting for the Euros. So it's friendly matches. We're going to play goals, but we have to be very careful. We have 7 p.m. Slovenia versus Armenia. There was no option for over 2.5 goals. So if there was an option, I'd say you play over 2.5 goals. But then again, I picked on my bet slip home team to win, Slovenia to win. And then I have Switzerland versus Estonia. Switzerland can win, and this game can also go for over 2.5 goals. In the bookies, there are no those other selections, but I think the over 2.5 was there. So you can pick over 2.5 goals for that game. And then we have Portugal, which has a very low odd against Finland. But the overs, if by the time you're placing this bet, if you find the overs, you can also use over 2.5 goals. But I went for Portugal win because I feel like even if they don't field their main team, they can still win against Finland. So that is around 2.07 odds, and that is our Tuesday bet slip.
Good selection, good selection. Makes sense having 2, like midweek we play with double in your stake. On Wednesday I have 3 matches, and here we go from Norway. We have Egersund taking on Asen over 2.5. Then the next match is from Iceland. I told you Iceland matches are coming back. I love playing. I have a lot of goals. Keflavik checking on Lake Nir. over 2.5. Then the third team, we call it Vigby Holmes. Vigby Holmes taking on Karlberg. It's from Sweden, and it is a cup over 2.5. That's the Wednesday bet slip.
On Thursday, we have some friendlies and some FIFA World Cup Asian qualifiers. I have Netherlands versus Canada, go for over 2.5 goals. And then for these qualifying Asian matches, we have China playing Thailand, pick China to win. And then we have Indonesia playing Iraq, pick Iraq to win. And then we have UAE playing Nepal, pick Nepal to win. And then there's a Korea Republic playing Singapore, pick Korea to win. So most of them are away teams, and they are playing in the afternoon, so you gotta be careful if you're going to be placing our Thursday bet. So that is what we have as of now. Remember, we always promise to give also sometimes a train bet code. We've been having issues with sitting down and crafting. The last 2 videos we didn't have it, but this time I don't know if we have enough matches to do so, or we wait for the league to start, or the Euros.
We can at least try maybe on Sunday, but we'll be sharing on our Telegram.
Yep.
At around, maybe we can get a very safe bet.
Yeah.
For around 10 odds.
So remember to follow us on our Telegram. We will have some huge odds in our Telegram, because we can't have the train bet at this point because not many teams available. Yeah. So that is it for us. And I want to appreciate one guy who's always coming to our comment section when we tell them to please hit that like button and comment from where you're watching from. His name is Muzime Sianga, and he's from Zambia. He's always coming to our comment section every time, every video we post. Hey, you know what? I'm from Zambia and I like your content. So big up, Muzime. Keep engaging with us. Remember to also, you watching this, like this video, leave in the comment section where you're watching from, and when we see it, we will make sure that we mention it in our next video. So remember to bet responsibly. Remember,
and always take what you can afford to lose.
Yes, and betting is not for the people who are under the age of 18 years. So we've come to the end of the bet slip section. My name is Brian.
They call me Vincenzo,
and this is the Liquid Sports Show. What did I change?